Hello everyone, and welcome to my Duel Today official news channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Days of Our Lives spoilers for Tuesday, January 16, 2024, hint a tremendously difficult day for Ava and Stefan when Harris raids the bistro. Prior to it being too late, can they conceal the drugs? Harris Michaels is not skipping any ground. Highlights from the Days of Our Lives spoilers. When it comes to taking down the hazardous Salem drug trade, Harris has no qualms about putting Ava under the bus. He'll do everything it takes to put an end to the deaths of people, even if it means destroying the bistro in the process. Anticipate Ava and Stefan to become agitated and scurry when the police storm in and begin to completely transform the establishment. If they want to avoid getting put in handcuffs, they'll have seconds to sell off their inventory. A small amount of solace. Meanwhile, Brady and Theresa receive wonderful news. Does this imply that Tate will return home? When more information becomes available, will he be granted bail or will the charges be dropped? Alex extends his apology to Justin at the same moment. By attempting to terminate Justin, he went too far, overreached, and made a terrible mistake. But is he really sorry, or is he only apologizing because Theresa corrected him? Fun night for the family? Eric and Sloane are having a family night in the meanwhile. They extend a dinner invitation to John and Marlena. They anticipate a lighthearted and enjoyable evening, but will things really turn out that way? Days of Our Lives spoilers for Wednesday, January 17, 2024, suggest that the aftermath of the Bistro raid will take some unexpected turns, particularly in Stefan's reaction. Watch the drama play out on TV. After firing a warning shot, Stefan did Mara. Will Harris back down? Days in Our Lives highlights of spoilers. When Harris confronts Ava at the docks, things are likely to turn rowdy. Even though he didn't want it to, he entered the raid knowing that it might come to this. Now that they're here, Harris is demanding explanations. To what extent is Ava involved? How much does she know? All Harris wants is for the lethal medications to be taken off the market. The mission is already risky, but it's about to get much scarier. Stefan gives him a firm warning, making it obvious that there will be repercussions if he keeps going in this direction. Peaceful moments. Kayla and Steve are having a great time as a family aside from the issue. Tripp, Wendy, and Stephanie are invited to supper. Too bad their daughter might be taking her time. The diversion? Everett. He and Stephanie are growing closer and closer as they continue to bond. Is Stephanie still clinging to her former partner? He still has a strong attraction to her, and he makes the most of their time together. One content small family, Sarah and Xander, are also snuggling. She is prepared to begin their new life as co-parents, having moved in entirely. She is sure that this is a wise move. A contented little family life is the best approach to raise a child. Since his brother runs Demura Enterprises, EJ put his legal degree aside and took Mayor Paulina Price's position as district attorney for Days of Our Lives, who only understands how to do her job through nepotism. His most recent legal move was ordering Tate's arrest, holding him accountable for Holly's overdose, and demanding that Tate face an adult trial, because this would, in some way, aid in Holly's coma recovery. Was Paulina Price mistaken about Days? Conflict of interest for E.J. Demura. But he's not a doctor. He's a lawyer. Should he even be that, though? Brady made an attempt to have Paulina fire him. Paulina pretended to be shocked that Brady believed she would base her decisions on such political pranks. The question remains, does EJ have a right to remain in his appointed role? Superior to nothing. It's possible that EJ is prosecuting people he dislikes in his capacity as DA. However, Melinda Trask, his predecessor, did as well. Melinda wasn't affluent on her own either. It implies that she was open to bribery. At least EJ is extremely wealthy. Even if he may be spiteful, at least he is unbuyable. Paulina could think of no one else who was as untouchable. It's so bad it's good naturally. EJ is an incompetent district attorney. He's entertaining, though. He's good for days, but he's horrible for Salem. Before making an arrest, a dignified government official might consider absurdities such as opportunity, motive, means, and evidence. That would not make for very engaging TV. No, EJ is right where he should be. Potential conflicts of interest. With the exception that EJ's convictions will all be reversed on appeal. That is detrimental to Salem. Tate may or may not be guilty, yes. However, what about actual offenders? Paulina can't allow EJ's grudges to poison all her tough-on-crime bluster and pandering. According to spoilers for the week of January 8, Brady Black and Kristen DeMera are expected to share a moment on Days of Our Lives. It seems that Tate Black's current situation will be the focal point of everything, as EJ DeMera is at the helm of Tate's legal woes, and he and Kristen are as close as two DeMera siblings can go. Could Brady's ex-assist sway the DA's mind when it comes to the teenage boy's punishment? Spoilers for Days of Our Lives. Kristen DeMera warms up to Brady Black. Days teasers for the week of January 8th indicate that, because Brady skipped a visit with Rachel Black, Kristen would initially snap at him during their scene on Wednesday. But when she learns what he and Tate are going through, she will become more understanding. Mr. Black will actually cry in his ex's arms. Days in Our Lives spoilers. Will Kristen be the one to reach EJ after being Tate's hero? Given her tendency toward retaliation, Kristen's recent decision to provide Brady access to Rachel makes sense. That being said, she feels a deep bond with Tate as well. She took him from Theresa Donovan's womb when she discovered she was expecting Brady's child. After all, and she gave birth to him. Given their one-sided relationship, will she attempt to reason with her brother once she solves his problem? Spoilers for DOL. Could this lead to a reunion? Fans of DOL will be confused just by spending a moment with Kristen, but if she can get EJ to change his mind and give the teenager bail, then Kristen will be Tate's hero. Could her efforts lead to a reconciliation with Brady given that her motives are good in this situation? After all, it's obvious that she cares about the teen and that she will probably detest the thought of him being imprisoned for a crime for which he did not commit. In Salem, everything is possible. Is Kristen going to be the one to inform EJ of Tate's punishment? Updates and spoilers for Days of Our Lives teasing Chad DeMera will be leveled by Alex Kyriakis. Alex has doubts about Everett Lynch because he believes the man is not who he says he is. Spoilers for Days of Our Lives. There's something fishy about that guy. Not only is Alex not jealous of Stephanie Johnson's newfound relationship with Everett because he has long moved on from her, but he also informs Chad that there's something weird about that guy. Because he burned her badly and ghosted her in Seattle. He is aware of her reluctance to date at the time, when he believed she was the one. He's heard the tale of Everett going to the post office and then vanishes from the face of the planet without a cell phone or identity. Alex challenges the entire situation. If someone could identify a seriously injured John Doe, wouldn't the missing person or found person report be made public? In addition, why didn't Stephanie go looking for the guy or call the police or hospitals if she truly loved him? Spoilers for DOL. Chad DeMera concurrence. Alex Kyriakis makes sense. Chad concurs that a John Doe report need to have been made public if Everett had actually been discovered seriously hurt within a few blocks from his house. Chad didn't know that Stephanie hadn't gone above and above in her search for Everett. He didn't ask specific questions because he knew it was a sensitive topic. At the moment, neither did Alex, but now that he is aware of the tale, he is wary of it as well as Everett, as is Chad. They then talk about how ironic it is that Everett, an investigative journalist, needs another investigative reporter to do a piece about him. Days in Our Lives spoilers. Maybe that should be done. The more time Chad and Alex spend discussing Everett and his tale, the more they believe that they need do a thorough investigation. If Chad can keep it a secret from Stephanie, who would be outraged if she found out, He suggests involving Stephanie's father, Steve Johnson. In this instance, Chad believes Steve should look into all of Stephanie's boyfriends, something Stephanie really doesn't want him to do. As a former ISA agent and private investigator, Steve has access to searching tools. And although he's currently working on other investigations, he still wants to make sure Everett is safe. They can also bring their issues to her uncle Roman Brady if they think he is too dizzy. Thanks for watching if you like this video. So please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and don't miss any updates.